was a part of the first graduate class of the CUNY Graduate School of Journalism. More than any other time in history, it's so necessary, it's so important for us to have investigative journalism. Working on a story that I'm hoping your office might be able to provide some insight or even guidance on.
These days, accountability on almost every level is critical to keeping democracy strong, and we're teaching the next generation how to do investigative journalism. In a course I recently taught, we did this project where we tracked the impact of the Trump administration locally, right here in Donald Trump's hometown, New York City. One of our teams looked at how Trump's environmental regulators were influencing the cleanup of Brooklyn's Gowanus Canal, which has long been a Superfund site.
Since Trump took office, we've seen a lot of sweeping changes at the EPA. We have 3 pretty major, highly polluted Superfund sites here. One of the most notorious is the Gowanus Canal. The Trump administration have proposed cutting the budget for the agency by over a third.
The students dug through reams of reports in the municipal archives. They attended hearings and committee meetings. They inundated corporations and EPA regulators with questions. And they spent a lot of time talking to Gowanus neighbors, especially about how pollution in the canal affected their lives. And what they found was as the Trump administration eased up on enforcement, about 30 corporations that had been identified as possible polluters were just digging in their heels and saying they weren't going to help clean up the toxic spills in the waterway.
Can you talk a little bit about the industrial activity that then came to take place around the Gowanus?
Sure.
What people told us when we were out reporting was that if there was less money going to the EPA and fewer staff, that the polluters who are in charge of this cleanup may be more likely to cut corners.
But was there pushback?
I don't root for send anybody to jail. I probably root harder for the stories when you get somebody out. But I do believe that having public officials know that people are watching is probably the strongest disinfectant to public wrongdoing.